Hey y'all, Bear Ranger here. Welcome in. I've got another video showing this and some of the things I did with it when I was kind of playing around doing size comparisons and making some changes and stuff. But in this one I'm going to show you how I made it. One thing you might notice is I have like two dragons here. On some of the sets that I used, I have two sets, and that came in real handy with a lot of the stuff that I was doing with this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and break this down and start putting it together. Here's what I use. Use the complete Samurai cannon. Use the claw Zord, but not his arms. But I do have an extra tail section and two extra swords. On the Bull Zord, I used all of him except for two arms. And here's his gun, I'm using it. The Samurai Red Lion from Megaforce, I'm using a good bit of them. One dragon, another dragon, but without wings or head. Got two tigers, two of the motorcycles. Back here, we've got the two treads or arms from the big black lion, also the head for it. And then these headers here, the saw shark, hammerhead, beetle, manta, and two of the snakes. Now on some of these you can switch them out. You can use the red bikes, or you can use the snake bodies. Headers, you can use whatever you want. I just happen to use these. One thing I forgot, I do use two of the Phoenix vehicles. Pretty much what you're doing here is making the Samurai Gigazord with some different parts. Like these, instead of using the dragon and the bear, you're using these from the Megaforce Megazord. I always have trouble with that. It's just a simple little connection. Now as you notice, these are fitting together pretty easy. How's that? Okay, yeah. And all of this stuff is part of the Zord Builder System. But some parts you're going to run into that don't fit real easy. And if you have to really struggle and force it, you're probably best off not to try it, or maybe try other parts that will fit better, because you don't want to run the risk of messing something up. Like here, I'll show you what I mean. On this part here, I have a hard time getting the wings on and off. But I'm pig-headed and clumsy. But if you're having a lot of trouble getting something to fit, don't use it. or try to find an alternative so you don't mess up your toys. Because, you know, you work hard for your money, and if you're a collector, you know, you don't want to mess up something you spend a lot of money on. Alright, I'm going to grab the bull here for just a second. And this fits together pretty much, well actually it fits together just like Samurai Gigazord. Swing those little flaps forward, go ahead and latch on. Alright, now for extra security, go ahead and get the gun on. So there's everything's pretty well locked down. This here you pretty much do like for the Gigazord. Let me switch these out right quick. Okay, for the arms, I use the dragons. I think it looks pretty cool. You can use them this way, just have big blade arms, or like this. I kind of like doing it like this. And there's another place where it don't want to fit too easy. There we go. Go ahead and put these on. Some things are hard to get on at first, but just get them turned to the right angle and they pop on real easy. I pull the wings out to kind of keep them from flopping over too much. It would be good if these could like lock into place for a little bit, you know, when you're using stuff like this so it don't flop. I put these on upside down, and then when I click those on, they're at an angle. That's me. You can do it however you want. It just gives something else that sticks out, more weapons or something. Wings up here. What I do is I use a tiger head. Come to find out, the claw Zord swords fit in the mouth. It's real loose. They'll fall out if you're not careful. But as far as like just on exhibit or whatever, they work pretty good. Okay, there we go. These will still want to flop over though, even with the wings extended. But you can leave them off. It's up to you. So like I said, pretty much the Gigazord with some different parts. And some add-ons like the wings there. Let me show you the second version of this, where I kind of changed some things around and it got kind of silly. I'll turn these into arms. The lion heads make real cool looking shoulder pads. Okay, since I use these for arms, I just put the Clawzord arms back here where those were. Now for the front, I'm going to take all this off if it don't fall off. I'm going to do a little bit of changing around here. Basically what I'm doing is just putting the Samurai cannon in the front here. And there we go. In the other video I called it Big O Final Formation. If you ever watched the Big O cartoon or anime, in the very last episode Big O opens up in the front and this humongous weapon, gun, cannon, whatever, comes out and he blasts away with it. And there's pretty much that. But you can see everything falling out there. But you can see I just used this part here and then added the legs to it like in the how it stands for the cannon. That's pretty much all I did. We just take the cannon, fit it on the front. And there we go. There you have it. Bear Ranger signing off. Y'all come back now, you hear?